Get your pencils, grab your paints, collect anything you consider art supplies. It's time for Art Smackdown, the game show that makes art the cutthroat competition God intended. This week's contestants are the best artist in the world, Hunter Lang. Last week's audience champion, Phil Cassell. And this week's contender, Safe, with celebrity guest judge, Katie Hutch. With me, Mark Stetson, and my co-host, Micah Sherman. And this week's guest host, Mehdi Barakchian.
Wow.
And hello.
So excited to make it to the top of what I assume the hierarchy is in the Art Smackdown world. I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, you're on top of it now. Welcome everybody in the chat. Welcome to Art Smackdown, all the Holdenators, all the artists. Let us know in the chat if you're planning to art along. Is that a weird thing to say, Mehdi? Art along?
No. These days, there's nothing weird that you can possibly say.
I agree. 100%. Mark?
I agree. There is nothing we can say that could ever get us in trouble.
All right, great. Hey, does anybody have anything that they want to talk about? Does anybody in the chat want to hear anything about okay, we're looking at Biden Bucks getting a weighted blanket. Good call. Art along, indeed. Art along, trademarked. It's all inside the Twitch. Yeah, we're trying something different. Mark and I are trying with the backgrounds. Does this look fun? Are we doing something fun?
He's just
Whoa, where are we? We're in the ether.
And I appreciate it, Micah, but you can just tell them that I'm too poor to have a new computer that can do that, which is why despite all the fancy accoutrement behind me.
I was about to say, you got a pretty extensive liquor collection underneath that beautiful beveled mirror.
Yeah, why do you think I'm here right now? The old sauce got me here.
Did you drive the sauce car here? Welcome.
I drove the sauce mobile, baby.
The sauce mobile.
Yeah, the sauce mobile,
man.
And it's snowing. It is snowing.
Oh yeah? A little snowy where you are?
Wait, really?
A little snowy. Mm-hmm.
All right, good. All right. Okay. Welcome to Twitch. Really? Yeah. All right. Well, let's why don't we get this show on Mark, do you have anything you want to promote? Anything
just our sweet new additions to the stream. That's all. Oh, and the fact that we are now streaming also on YouTube at the same time. We made it, folks.
Wow.
Yeah.
We made it. We're on YouTube now also. And we'll be streaming on Thursday. Did you already say that?
Yeah, we're not going to be. We won't start this week, but next week we're going to start sort of a casual Thursdays, where we just hang out and chat and give some art challenges, but just for funsies. We take the competition smack out of it.
What is it that? Why is the reason you're suddenly available on Thursday nights now? What's that about?
I don't have a career.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah. No, used to have one. Now I have my time's all. I would do it every single night of the week, but I have to look for a job.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, and by look for a job, I mean watch NBA basketball. Am I wrong, or am I wrong?
And NCAA basketball starting this Friday.
Oh yeah, is anybody interested in that still?
Nope.
I don't know. It kind of bums me out because I'm like, these kids should be getting paid because they're making a bunch of old white guys a bunch of money right now. But that's neither here nor there. Hey, we had a crime scene investigator on my death podcast this week.
How was that?
It was pretty great. I put a link in the chat there. A crime scene investigator doesn't just do murder crime scenes. They do all kinds of crime scenes.
So you just
do robberies,
murder 24/7.
like, you watch CSI and you're like, well, they only do murders.
Yeah,
It's just murder dead people all the time.
Yeah.
Well, is this woman that I went to high school with? She was a girl at the time, but now she's a woman and she's a crime scene investigator. And I was like, so does anything gross you out? Because you're like pushing dead bodies around all the time. And she had 3 things that grossed her out. One is a bunch of matted up hair. Not a fan. She was not a fan of that. She's like, it really skeeves me out. She couldn't get with it.
Okay.
The second was a single shoe on the side of the road. She's like, I don't know what happened there. It's just
that's a fair point.
That's a fair point.
Something terrible has happened.
Yeah. For someone who's in CSI, like that, like I can like the possibilities of what happened to the person in that shoe are endless. That's horrifying.
Yeah. Where did you go? Why didn't you stop for the other shoe? Where's the other one?
Right.
Was the person wearing them? Did it fall from the sky? Like, how did that happen?
When I was in 7th grade, I really wanted a pair of Birkenstocks, and my family found a pair. My family searched high and low.
Hold on for 1 second. Can we back up for 1 second? Wait, there you are in 7th grade, and you're like, I want Birkenstocks. What kid are you exactly?
Oh, they were back in style for some reason. Everybody that I went to middle school with had Birkenstocks. Okay. And then as soon as we got that, this was like 92.
Yeah.
It was like a whole, like, Nirvana was big and shit. And people were like, oh, remember like when everybody had Birkenstocks in 1969?
Everyone was so relaxed.
Everybody had great arch support.
They were only going short distances at a time.
Yeah, right.
Do I not know what Birkenstocks are?
Oh no, you're correct. You cannot run in Birkenstocks.
Okay.
Oh, you shouldn't run in Birkenstocks. No, that's
I did too often.
That's a great way to like rip your ACL off your foot.
Mm. Wait. So the Birkenstocks. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, like we found some that were on sale. It was wonderful, and we were on a family trip. Like a week after I got them. Nice. And one just fell out of the van.
Wow.
We had a van. Yeah.
Like the window?
Nope. We just like, cause like when you're in a family, like, and you ride in a van,
I don't.
Like, it's just like, everything is just haywire in the back of the van. Like things are just everywhere. And then we realized that like at one of the rest stops, it must've just fallen out the sliding door.
Okay, cool. And then the third thing that really...
What's the third thing that scares her? If you say carnies, I will turn this
It's the only one that made sense to me. Eating ribs.
Dead people.
Eating ribs grosses her out?
Yeah, she's like, eating ribs. She's like, it's just too much like ribs.
I get it. Well, no, if she's seen a lot of freaking, like, some fucked up shit with some bodies and stuff, ribs look pretty like, that's as close as you're going to get to some human shit on your plate.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. I think my co-host Jane Baker is actually in here. I could be wrong. Janie Baker, is that you? Is that anyway? If you want to listen to the podcast, it's called "We're Dying Here," and it's just terrific.
It is great.
It's just, I'm so good at sales.
It's a great time.
If you really want to improve your life, a really terrific way is to listen to a podcast.
Do you mind if I plug my podcast too?
Yeah, please go ahead.
So it's me, Jason Bateman, Will Arnett, and Sean Hayes, and it's called Smartless. We're just like 4 really dumb guys, and we bring on like somebody, and the other person, like the other guys don't know who the person is who's coming on the podcast. And we do that every Monday in my head. It's really, really good.
That sounds wild.
That sounds amazing, Mehdi. It's great.
So check that out. It's on wherever you get podcasts.
Yeah. What's it called?
Smartless.
Great. Yeah. So definitely check that out. We're all doing great in quarantine here.
Squeakwatch wants to know if you talk about Teen Wolf 2, which is the best Jason Bateman film, in my opinion.
You know what? It comes up so often that we just call him TW2. That's just a nickname we have for him now.
T-Dub Dose?
Yes. T-Dubs, yeah. We have a lot of poker games. Anyway, I don't want to. Yeah, it's cool.
All right, well, let's get this fucking show on the fucking road. Welcome everybody to Art Smackdown. This is a game show, like Nailed It, but with art. Also, take a moment while you're here to click the follow button there, so you can get notified whenever we go live on Mondays and Thursdays now. Here's how we play. We have 3 artists who enter the stream, and we give them a challenge to complete in 20 minutes. Halfway through, we make them compromise their vision, and then we figure out who the best artist in the world is. And you, our audience, have a chance to be on Art Smackdown next week. Just grab some art supplies, literally anything you have around the house, and take the challenge along with this week's contestants. Then when we say art supplies down, email a picture of your art to fartsmackdown@gmail.com. And that's fartsmackdown with an F because Art Smackdown was already taken. And include your Instagram handle so we can tag you next week. And that's for an opportunity to be on Art Smackdown next week. Super excited to be playing. So we're going to give an initial self-expression challenge here. Just to get started, everybody on the stream and in the chat, you have 1 minute to complete this challenge. All right, here it comes. And you have 1 minute to, oh shit, I lost it. Hold on. You have 1 minute to express your favorite personality quirk about yourself. Express your favorite personality quirk about yourself. Express as you would a cat's anal gland. Mehdi, what's your favorite
Anal gland to expunge?
Yeah, is it a cat?
Dog.
I thought so.
My dog. Yeah, my dog is a part poodle, and that happens quite frequently, which is kind of crazy. It actually happened earlier today.
Oh yeah.
And this is completely unplanned. I just want to show you that the anal sac there, expression with visit
Anal
happened
gland
today.
cleaning.
Wow. Wow. Well done. Well done.
For my next trick,
I can't believe you just licked your fingers after that. That's disgusting. Tuck it.
I am very aroused.
Only God can judge me, and only the coronavirus can kill me.
Only God can judge me now.
Oh, I'm out of focus forever.
You are out of focus. The camera.
Oh man, what happened there?
I don't know.
Come up closer.
On the
Come up closer and now back away. And now back away. Oh my God, are you gauzy for the rest of the show?
Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh,
all right.
Time's up.
Yeah, okay, time's up, everybody. So, take a picture of your art and email it to us, fartsmackdown@gmail.com. So let's meet our artists today. Let's go ahead and meet our first artist, Safe. Safe, welcome.
How are you, Micah, Mark, Mehdi?
I'm in quarantine.
Safe?
3Ms.
Oh, yeah. 3M Solutions.
3M Solutions.
Look at that. We're stuck together, the three of us, aren't we?
Fart Smackdown.
Sorry.
At gmail.org.
Oh, sorry. Are you emailing us right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. You
Okay,
can just
cool.
hold it up to the screen if you want right now.
Oh, I saw everyone else emailing. Okay, so this is not a penis. It's a microphone. Okay?
Ah, okay.
And then
Sure.
No. It's The Rock.
Yeah.
It's The Rock. Like I love wrestling.
Yep.
I love WWE. So you know how The Rock holds up the microphone and then he's like talking into it. So that's my favorite personality quirk is that I like wrestling. Again, not a penis.
All right. That does look strikingly like you and not The Rock.
Oh.
And that does look a lot like a penis and not a microphone.
No. It's a microphone. Yes,
just a clarifying question. Why the penis instead of a microphone?
No. That's the thing. That's. See, The Rock would never use a penis. he would.
He's the
No,
people's champ.
he wouldn't.
That's because wrestling is on cable television, but you're on Twitch, so.
Okay. With that being said, again, this is not a penis. This is a microphone. Yeah.
All right.
Question for Mark and Micah: do we need to censor that?
Yes, because it is clearly a penis.
Okay.
You're a wrestling fan, Save.
I'm a wrestling fan. I'm a huge wrestling, WWE, AEW, pro wrestling fan. Yes.
Turn me on to some cool wrestlers.
Sure. I'll right now.
Yeah, I think in the chat there's a bunch of people who are huge wrestling fans.
Yeah, they're blown.
Yeah, again.
What?
Sorry. I was about to say something, and I looked in the chat and I saw Schwarzenegger go, "He's the penis champ," and it really made me giggle.
Is Riley the Slammer? Is that a person?
McMack the Harmer.
Is that a person?
Fucking better be. That's a great name. If that's not taken, I'm taking it.
You say Dave Ding Dong Batista.
So Batista is a real wrestler, and he's known. Yeah, and backstage, his thing is that he has a big dick. Yeah.
So that's why you put it in the picture.
Well, no, again, this is The Rock.
Oh.
This is The Rock. Different wrestler. And again, not a penis. I ran out of time. I would have drawn like a whole flag on the
balls
on
and
the penis.
the
I'm sorry, on the microphone. And it would have been fine. Okay. So some wrestlers. A good one right now. He's not in WWE, which is like what you think of when you think of wrestling. He's in a company called AEW. His name is Hangman Page. He's a cowboy, right? That's his character. He comes out with like a horse music in the background, and then he comes out and he jumps over the rope, and then he hits you with the clothesline. It's fascinating stuff.
That sounds cool.
I was a big fan of ECW when I was growing up. Anyone else?
Oh,
fan
yeah.
of ECW?
That's Extreme Championship Wrestling. Yeah. Oh yeah.
She was the best.
Has Larry the Cable Guy ever been involved in wrestling?
I think he hosted like a WWE once. Yeah.
If somebody could find Larry the Cable Guy wrestling and put that in the chat, I would love to see that.
If you guys want, I can go off video and mute and just go and figure that out real quick.
That'd be great. In the meantime, Safe, excited to have you on the show, and
thank you, Micah.
we'll see you in just a little bit.
See ya.
Let's meet our second artist contestant, Phil Casal. Phil.
Hey guys.
Hey Phil, another
What's
wrestling
up, buddy?
fan as well. Phil, right?
Yeah. And not to toot my own horn or nothing, but I did actually wrestle in a ring with Orange Cassidy.
No fucking way.
Yes, me and my dear friend Langston Belton beat him up and threw him aside.
Wow.
It was really fun. Over an extremely serious wrestling, which one day we will get back to business with when we're allowed.
Mark, have we had Langston on the show?
Once early on.
Yeah.
We need to have him again.
I think he was an
we were
artist.
actually the tag team champions of
He was-
XSW.
Yeah, you guys were awesome.
I have seen the likes of some of their wrestling, and as a man who's not so much into wrestling, it was fantastic to watch the two of you guys go. So I would say anyone who has a chance, definitely do that.
Oh, thanks, pal. That was a good time.
And thank you, Gamer Kyle. Great picture of Larry the Cable Guy wrestling there. If everybody wants to click on that and check it out, it's
yeah, you're gonna flip
good.
that a few times.
Phil, let's take a look at your
All right.
let's take a look at your art here.
It seems to be coming up, but I'll just
Here it is.
So my personality quirk is I tend to feel things in extremes and then immediately talk it down. Like I can have a really fun experience and I'll be like, yeah, that's great. That's great. And it's all right. And then like, it's fine. Like I kind of get my brain explodes and then I have to walk it back because I'm embarrassed at my own self. I don't know. Have you ever done that? You ever been embarrassed by yourself?
Yes.
Yeah, all the time.
All the time.
And so this is a cry for help for someone to help with your clinical depression. Is that what that is?
Well, I just switched to BetterHelp because my other therapist was more expensive and only liked to talk about politics and my other friends. But I got a good price. I got a good price on BetterHelp. So.
I had a therapist recently who would just fall asleep all the time. Anybody else have a therapist who?
I had one.
Me too.
And
I'm like, dude, get some rest, man. Like, I know my life is not this boring.
Oh, man,
he would like yawn, literally yawn, and he thought doing this would cover his yawn, but his mouth was larger than his fist. And through the whole session, he kept yawning. I went somewhere else. I was gonna get him to mom, but I wasn't gonna start with him.
Oh, no.
I had an 85-year-old therapist who I called grandma to her face, and she was like cool with it. But she would actively like, and like I wasn't even doing the couch thing. It was like we were just talking to each other, and she would just like she would just doze the fuck. Are you guys falling asleep? Is this boring to you guys? Is there?
What?
I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I was reading a New Yorker article.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, was Micah still speaking? Because I'm awake for that. Let's go.
Yeah,
Yeah, now we're talking.
Mehdi!
Tuberg in the chat says, whenever my therapist yawns, I ramp up my story to keep him engaged. And that is healthy.
Yes.
That's a healthy
That's brilliant.
sense of self. Yeah. Phil, best of luck to you, my friend. Welcome back to the program.
happy to be here. Thanks for having me, guys.
All right, let's get our third artist up in here, back for a third night in a row.
Yeah.
It is Hunter Lang.
Hunter Lang.
Wow.
Hi.
Hey.
I tried piping up and saying, confirming, yes, it's been 3 times, but I was still muted.
I tell you what.
Yeah, sorry.
Going like an East Side thing up for a second, just like as you entered the room. Yeah.
Yeah,
This means a lot of things. What are the things? What you can do all kinds of things, but why isn't this West Side?
I think it could be wonderful.
That's West Side.
No, and then I gotta go this way.
Remember when everybody wanted to do the West Side thing, and everyone was like, "I'm really gonna train my fingers to do this because this is gonna help out."
Major
Then
street
Tupac
cred.
got shot.
There
and
you
you're like,
are.
oh well.
We're in your Birkenstocks and trying to get your finger. Crazy time.
I was definitely conflicted about things in 7th grade.
I'm
Hunter,
not Seth Rogen's like, whoa, who are all these gangsters? It's us.
yeah,
It's us.
yeah, it's pretty. It's a pretty fun batch here. That a cool thing to call a group of people a batch?
A gaggle? I like that
Yeah,
one.
it's a couple gaggles. We got a gaggle of artists here, and Hunter, we're so excited to have you back in the gaggle.
Oh, thank you. I mean, I am the best artist, so
Right.
I'd be excited if I were you too. I don't know.
I do feel honored to have you back, and I'm very excited to see what you've created for us.
Yeah, so my drawing is sort of a journey of self-discovery because my favorite personality quirk is that I'm very, very loud, and I walk into a room and I'm like, "Hello, world." But as I was drawing this, I also noticed that in my rendering of myself, I have very skinny kind of spaghetti fingers, and I kind of like that about myself. So I found a new, I don't know if it's really a personality trait, it's like a physical trait, but I do like that about myself, my little spaghetti fingers.
I do think if you have like witchy fingers, you're more apt to be like, "Eh," and that really becomes a personality style, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like, little girl. Ah!
Yeah, you kind of start with the fingers and work up from there.
That's how I do.
Starts with the fingers. If you ask, the great impressionists in history, that's what they tell you.
Yep.
Exactly.
That
Or
is definitely.
Yeah, apparently, according to Schwartz and Merck, Spaghetti Fingers is an X-Men mutant power.
Oh.
Well, there you have it.
So there you go.
Yeah.
I just need to find my meatball hands person to I don't know.
Like the missing piece.
No. Keep going down that road. Keep going down that road. Go ahead.
So like it's like my ultimate partner would be some sort of meatball.
Absolutely. I'm glad you finished that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
How about Safe's rendering of The Rock with that spicy sausage in his hands?
Oh, yeah, that could work. And we team up against sushi. I don't know what.
Yeah.
And what do you
naturally?
What do you think the reason was that he chose to put a penis in his hand in the thing?
I think probably something with his parents.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
There's deep trauma there.
Yeah. Deep trauma. Yeah, deep.
Something he's really working through in that art. I'm excited to see where it goes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the motion was going. All right, so Hunter, let's see your spaghetti fingers.
The real ones?
Yeah, let's take a look at your spaghetti fingers first.
Wow.
Oh, those are thin and yeah. All right. Spaghetti-like.
Yes.
All right. And let's take a look at the artist rendering.
It's I've got it up on Twitch.
Yeah, we've been
very nice.
There.
I'll hold it up.
I sorry. Yes. Hello world. I love that. I wish I had looked at the I've got it so I'm like looking at all of us at once, and then I'm looking at the chat, and who cares about what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. Can I interrupt quickly, Micah? Because Lissa Mandel has the same question I had earlier, but I think I whispered it into the wind when I meant to ask you directly. Micah, are you wearing a high ponytail like a sumo wrestler?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I am.
Maybe that high ponytail is the meatball to my spaghetti fingers.
That's going to be a terrible meatball. That's a terrible meatball is something I've just said. So
good stuff.
Yeah, Alyssa, yeah, I do have a high ponytail. You can probably anyways, I'd wear it. I haven't cut the top of my hair since the pandemic started, except for once because my hair was getting in my face. And my fiance just took my hair like this and just chunked it out. So I would be able to wear my hair back in a further back ponytail, but I have to keep it high on the head to keep all the hair in there because I'm missing a big chunk of my front hair.
Oh.
Once, can I tell a very short anecdote?
Yes.
Because I'm very high on.
I don't think what.
I once was dating a guy and I kind of shaved like a patch off of his hair. Because he wanted me to like clip the back of it. And then I broke up with him a week later. I'm not a bad person, but like it was already coming, but.
Yep. You're like, I might as well go out with a buzz.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You really cut that guy out of your life.
I don't know. On
spaghetti fingers.
I'm not sure if that story was worth telling. Okay.
You're getting so good at that. You're getting so good at that, Mark.
You whispered into his ear as you're doing it. Let's cut this short. That's fun. All right. So, Hunter, good luck. Godspeed. Have a wonderful Smackdown. Let's get into the meat ball of the program. The 20-minute masterpiece challenge. Everybody has 20 minutes to complete the following. Design a brand new post-quarantine wardrobe for Katie Hutch. And without further ado, let's bring in comedian and actress Katie Hutch. Hey, Hutch.
Hello.
How do you do?
You know, we're alive, and these days, that's my standard.
Wow.
Totally. Let's talk real quick about what you're thinking, because you mentioned to me that you're very, very in quarantine right now and rocking sweatpants. And so what are you thinking?
Yeah, lately I've been going from like a sweatpants to a no pants kind of situation, and I'd like to up my game slightly. I'm a firm believer in pockets.
Good.
I love all of the different colors.
Wow, that's so fun.
I have so much time. I like patterns. I tend to be a little too much. But I also love like a onesie jumpsuit. As much effort as you take to dress a baby is roughly how much effort I'll put in to putting myself together.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So wherever the balance is within that.
Rompers have come back into fashion and will probably stay here for a while because of ease of attire.
I'm hoping. I started wearing them like late high school, early college, which was
you were early. That's good for you.
Early romper adopter.
Style. What's that?
You were an early romper adopter.
Oh, I was romping around before anyone knew how to romp a dump, but
romping around the rompy dump all right, so I'm wasting a lot of time
in college when trying to flirt, and people were like, "Why are you wearing baby clothes?"
Yeah, right.
I mean,
is that Oshkosh Bagosh?
Yeah, sometimes
the gripe with the romper is that you have to get basically naked to pee.
It is one of the trade-offs oftentimes, although I'm not opposed to like a little like butt flap kind of sitch if we can get things there. No judgment.
I mean,
I can rock whatever people want to throw at me.
I think I'm more familiar with the female anatomy.
I've been in many a bathroom where just for a quick tinkle, I have to get down to basically like my feet are covered. Which is, if you ever want to know why women take so long to go to the bathroom, it's typically things like that.
I always thought they were taking a huge dump or something.
What's that?
I always thought they were taking like an enormous dump.
I mean, girls got to stay skinny somehow, right? So like, it's a balance.
So when it comes to your post-quarantine wardrobe, is there anything you want to try? Is there anything this is the time to do it, right? Like, you're only young once. What do you want to branch out? Is there anything that you have seen that you're like, I could never, but maybe I would now that I've had the vaccine?
I tend to go in the opposite direction where I find myself out and about and my friends will let me know, maybe this should only be a costume piece. So possibly something more presentable.
Okay,
maybe
well,
that can read a little bit more. I'm an adult who pays for my own bills than the way that I currently fashion myself.
Can we talk a little bit? I mean, do you have some of these costume items nearby? Could you show us some of what we
first of all,
probably shouldn't be
a good old salmon faux corduroy bike short, which can be an option, but it is. And paired with my knee-high tie-dye socks that are pushed down.
Yeah.
One moment.
Very colorful. All right, yeah, we'll be here. Oh, that was a lot more color than I was expecting.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming at all.
It sounds like she's coming back with some more.
My favorite
some more
of the
pops of color,
which includes little foot straps, which I wore to be the heart of the ocean for Halloween one year, which is the big diamond from Titanic.
Yes.
A giant chain. Because again, I like a statement, but as little effort as possible.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I could continue, but it might go down some holes.
Yeah, I hear you. I was gonna wear a wig tonight, and then I decided not to. You ever wear a wig?
I've worn plenty of wigs. It's a beast to try to tame all of this to hide under a wig. But I've found different braid styles I can do to do it because I think I look ridiculous as a platinum blonde. So I have multiple types of wigs for characters and things like that. I also used to host a show where I did an impression of, what's her name? Kristen Chenoweth.
Sure.
With Karen Somerton.
Yes. Yes, Karen Somerton, who's an absolute delight, and she was Adina Menzel. So I got to, I think that might have been my first platinum blonde wig that I got with like big billowing waves. I do like an accessory. I do like a good accessory.
Like, what are we talking? Like when I was a kid, I loved a nice gold chain.
So there you are, Birkenstock's gold chain, repping the east side real hard, or the west side real hard. I'm really starting to paint a really interesting picture of 7th grade Micah.
Listening to the Batman soundtrack.
Yes.
Oh, which Batman? Which
Pardon,
Batman?
man.
The Prince one.
Yeah.
Oh, I listened to the Hans Zimmer one a lot, but that's the Batman Begins.
Nice. I used to rock a Batman belt for like 3 years when I was little. It was my brother's old Halloween costume, and I wore it with my Oshkosh Bagosh. Anything dresses. I was very upset when I was told that I could not add the Batman belt to my look.
And is that something you'd like to bring back, perhaps? That's certainly a statement piece.
It is. I would be totally for a superhero, but Batman has lost his gleam to me personally over the years.
Ooh.
He's an amazing human, but he's not a superhuman. He's a really rich human with a whole lot of time and skills that he's like, props, respect to him.
Yeah, it's problematic.
Not the same as someone.
But doesn't that make him a little extra super? Because he
was
did it
going to
all
say,
on
you
his
could
own?
open up a whole fucking can of worms, because...
I respect it. He's the most supery human. So much respect. Could obviously kick my ass, although so could a 5th grader. But it's just a different breed to me than someone who has to deal with the stigma of like, what's the fuzzy guy from X-Men? I can't remember his
Wolverine?
name.
Beast?
Well, there's also Wolverine. But, you know, like, he's tearing his own flesh every time he's got to fight someone. Yeah. He can heal, but you still feel that. Like, that's a different burden. Again, huge prop to Batman. It feels weird to me that those are always in equivalent realms when they're just different things.
Listen,
Yeah. Go ahead, Micah.
Being a billionaire is not it's a superpower, but it shouldn't be a superpower. You know?
I don't disagree.
And I'm not impressed.
Because, there's a whole nother can of worms. If Batman's real, am I thrilled that Batman is saving lives the way that he is, or why isn't he just figuring out ways to build systems to get clean air and water to everyone? You know, like,
let's talk about that for a second. Maybe these
hero power, they're just making it work with the one thing they've got.
I mean, same can be said for Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of, I was asking my brother good superhero movies to watch because I've watched everything else that exists at this point. He recommended Iron Man, and I had to stop about 12 minutes in because it was so disgustingly misogynistic. I was like, I can't even find the fun in this. So maybe that is where Batman falls from. Batman just might not be my cup of tea. Respect, but I also that can like fly.
I also feel like people start talking about superheroes in Marvel movies when they really don't want to talk about what's important. So let's stop doing this and start talking about what's really important. Accent pieces.
Thank you. Thank you.
Fair enough.
So what are some other accent pieces you're trying to get down with?
I love a good shoe, and will for short periods of time rock a fabulous shoe. But in all honesty, I wear Converse more than anything else because I'm gonna go with comfort. So cute is always fun, but I'm more into, does it itch? Do I have to keep adjusting it? Am I going to have to iron it kind of qualities than is it fashion? That's fun for 5 seconds, but moreover, I want it.
Yeah, being in your late 20s and early 30s is what you're more into right now. I get it. Let me ask you a question, though. Okay, so you think your Converse are comfortable. Converse to me were my least comfortable shoes, but I also have weird foot problems. So I want to know, what to you is an uncomfortable shoe? And do you have an example of, one of your statement shoes that you're talking about that you can't rock all the time?
Yeah. Let me grab my favorite ones.
This is great. Guys,
Great
you're welcome.
question, Mehdi.
By the way. I said you're welcome, by the way.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
She is a lovely...
Wow.
Vivienne Westwood. It's one of the only designer pieces I own, and I only own it because it was left at a restaurant I worked at, unworn, in a box, and I was the only person whose feet were small enough to fit into it.
Wow.
And you only have one of these.
Yeah, you only have the one. You don't have a pair.
I do have the pair. I do have the whole pair.
That's
a
brilliant.
real Cinderella story.
Yeah.
We've got to compromise
Yeah, we
this
do.
vision.
Thank you.
I
Yep.
will find reasons to make this work for a costume, but like, girl's not gonna wear this all night because I'm not gonna feel my foot by the end of the night. That's not worth it.
So, so the issue is the discomfort. It isn't that it's got that big ball in the front. That is still cool for you.
I mean, I would not have
We gotta
purchased
pause for a
this
second.
had it been my
So
option.
we gotta
but I
compromise
love
our
it
art
better
here, folks.
here.
Oh,
I typically
shocker.
call something more like this if I need a pretty one.
Rock some Birkenstocks is the compromise. Rock some Birks, parenthesis, Birkenstocks.
All right, so I guess you're going to be wearing some kind of Birkenstocks here, Hutch.
I appreciate the floral pattern on that shoe. That was beautiful. I've really gotten into women's fashion lately for some reason. I'm like, when my wife Jamie goes shopping or we go to stores, I'm looking at the jewelry and the purses and the heels
It's
and
fun
stuff.
to be pretty. I just,
It is
to
fun to
me,
be pretty.
I'm not a believer that you have to be in pain to be pretty.
I hear that.
She's tell my mother. All right, so let's I don't know what that means. So we take a look at some art here, Mark?
Yeah, let's do it. All right. So here are the self-expressions that folks in the audience dropped in our inbox.
These are amazing. I love these.
So this is from friend of the show, Jane Baker, Fargo Jane to some. Yep, no subject, no caption.
It says so much,
It
though.
says
It's
so
almost,
Yeah,
much.
the piece by itself speaks for itself.
It's almost exactly the Grinch at its most simplest forms, but like at the end, once his heart has already burst.
Yes.
Yes, agreed.
Next up, we've got. Why isn't it working, guys?
Did you get Grinched?
May have gotten
Wow.
Grinched. Part of my computer is frozen. This is gonna be interesting. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna fix it.
Yeah.
Great job there, Mike.
Keep talking, Micah. Keep going. You're doing great.
That's all the script we have, Mark. The prompter stopped moving. We got nothing else on there.
Does a regular slunge?
Come again?
What?
I think he's having a stroke. He said there's a regular slaunch.
I don't know what that's from. Is that from something in Art Smackdown, Mark?
Oh man, I wish it was, because that sounds hilarious. Can you still hear me? Am I still here?
Yeah, somebody sent me an email.
Somebody just said, how many pockets are too many? There's never too many pockets. There can always be more pockets.
What if they're like small enough that they're fucking useless? Like you can't even get a little Visine in there.
Can I stick a bobby pin in there? Because I'll use it.
Wow. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ.
If I can have so many pockets that I don't have to carry a purse, I'll never take that item of clothing off.
Nice.
I mean, to wash it, but.
There's so many people who are designing handbags right now. They're like, God damn it.
I mean, it's a great handbag.
You also I feel like I could really use a purse because I have a lot of stuff I carry around. I always have like a little utility knife because I do a lot of work on like cars and stuff. And then I have a little flashlight, and then you got your wallet, and you got your cash, and you got your iPhone, and then I have the AirPods. So
Like cargo pants always find their way back into trend because they're functional.
I just need them to taper just a hair. Just they got to put some taper on it. You know what I mean? I can't do the straight leg, you know?
Yeah. Fashion is not designed for convenience, and I'm angry about it. Because a lot of lady pockets, too, there'll be pockets, but like you're talking about, they're just faux. It's like they're a nickel deep. What can I do with that? There's no workability there. But they also put it on parts where like fit like what so my upper boob can hold something. That's not the shape that you want.
Yeah.
Or like sitting like right up against parts that you're trying to slim. They always put pockets, you know.
Yeah, I totally have that problem. I wear hoodies a lot, and I'll put my bunch of keys in the front sack, and then I got the tummy thing happening. And it's embarrassing. I live in a community.
I bought a jacket with that's also a messenger bag. It's a pretty good piece.
Can I request some more information on said item?
Yeah, I can't even picture it. I can't imagine it.
I know. I'm lying. But what I did buy was a blanket with sleeves.
I also own a wearable blanket. It's magical.
Yeah, I have one called the Comfy that I got for Christmas, and totally worth it. Yeah.
Is that with a U? All right.
Oh.
So,
no. Well, that's not how
thanks, Grandma.
Different how it gets used, though.
Yuck. Mark, should we take a look at some more art? Or...
I'm trying to make it happen.
It's not.
Yeah.
No, he wants us to talk amongst ourselves.
I want you to talk
Jane,
amongst yourself.
Lisa has informed us slaunchy is a word Phil made up. Wasn't that what you were asking before? So credit where credit's due.
There we go.
Slaunchy.
Got it. Okay.
He still wants to say something.
I don't know. See, I saw a tree on the side of the road, and it didn't look crispy and it didn't look slimy. It looked slaunchy, you know. So it had those leaves that were just kind of hanging around.
It didn't look crispy, and it didn't look what? What was the second one?
It didn't look like crispy, and it didn't look like it was saturated by the rain, but it definitely looked like it was melting.
Slaunchy.
So I think you're slaunchy, you know, because like the sound of like the, you know, it's slaunchy. It's a slaunchy sound. I don't know. I made it
worse than a wilt.
Right. It's worse than a wilt.
Or it's the verb. Oh yeah.
Composition.
To slaunch.
Yeah, it's slaunching. It's not. Slaunching. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. All right, I gotta get back to this.
All right, so I got this working for the time being.
Wow.
So this is Crowbot. The caption is, "I poop a lot, like often and quantity."
I like the handlebar mustache there. It's cool.
Yeah.
I thought those were high cheekbones. Yeah.
Oh.
He said, and what did he say?
And quantity.
And quantity. That's such a weird way to end that sentence.
It is, but
I poop a lot. And quantity.
And how?
I respect ownership on all aspects of what's being advertised.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It just means you eat a lot.
I really appreciate the fact that you could be so impressed with your own that you just say, wow, you know, just like hanging out, sitting there, and then.
Well, and that's your most proud quirk of yourself. That's the first, if you have one quirk to lead with, yeah. Really, really confident on every single level there.
Yes.
Yeah. This is one slice from a human being that stacks up to a really confident, impressive individual.
Yeah, and that slice is a lot in quantity as well.
And quantity.
Mark, were those the only two we had?
Oh no, there are more. Here is Schwartz and Merck. Schwartz
Doing
and Merck.
a Batman callback before they even could have known it was going to be a callback.
So
that is adorable.
I'm considered a helpful person sometimes, is what he says.
I love that. Count Helpula is super cute.
That's
nice
super
job.
Cute. There's a couple more. More than a couple, actually.
It's really great. It deserved more airtime than it's getting. It's fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah, it does. And the smile is, I like that that's what got full attention.
This is from Lissa. Flock of sandwiches.
I can respect that. I'm someone who always has food on me. Not like bits on me, but like to eat in my vicinity.
I would say that this is a great line to a great rap song that has not been created yet.
Bread's in my purse.
With my bread's in my
Or
purse.
even the chorus, like bread's in my purse, bread's in my purse, you know, and then who knows, you know, what else is in that purse at that
I think it's a great line.
Up in a hearse.
Oh,
and we're just about at time. Pencils down, art supplies down. Sorry,
we run
everyone.
out of time?
We ran out of time, but I will.
Okay.
I'll post the rest on Instagram.
Nice. Slaunchy. So, Hutch, get ready to see your new wardrobe. So this is really exciting. I'm giving everybody an opportunity to take a picture of your art and email that art to fartsmackdown@gmail.com, where Mark will collect it, resize it, and put it into the stream.
Not necessarily in that order, but all those things will happen.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question while we're waiting for that? I feel like you and I have some similar hair. What do you do with your hair after you come out of the shower to keep it vibrant and curly?
That's me.
Yes.
It's mainly washing it, because I'm allergic to everything that exists. But sometimes I'll do a light mousse, and I always need to do less than I think. Just put it in the hands, flip upside down, scrunch, let it air dry.
Gotcha. Do you work your way from the ends first, or does it not matter?
I try to keep it mostly at the ends because my hair is very curly, but the strands are thin. It's very fine. So if stuff gets up here, she'll get flat, and then this is just bulbous.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll sidebar you.
And just do it on the ends a little for a shape up.
Okay, cool. We'll take this offline later. Cool. Thank you.
Otherwise, if I brush her, I get full Diana Ross. So you got to just like do it and then kind of leave her.
Which I kind of love and would love to see, but I'm sorry, Micah, go ahead.
I don't do it enough.
I've got a question for everyone. So I recently wanted my fiance to scratch my dandruff, and then she told me that white people shouldn't need their dandruff scratched. True or false? True.
There's a lot to unpack.
False.
There really is.
So many questions more than ever getting to the true or false part right now.
What's your question?
First of all, what do you mean scratch your dandruff?
Yes, can you please elaborate on that?
Like part your hair, take a comb and like scratch the dandruff and then flip it over and then scratch and then flip it over and scratch.
Is that something that people do?
Why?
Yeah.
What's the why?
Because it feels good to have your head scratched and it feels clears you.
I would say we should try to figure out how to resolve the dandruff for you so that's not an ongoing issue.
Yeah, like a Delson Blue would go a lot farther than this argument with your partner.
Did you say a Delson Blue?
Delson Blue's the good shit.
Delson Blue, man, that's what's up.
That's the good shit. This ain't no Head and Shoulders. This is Delson Blue.
You can also
I think it's Delson Blue.
You know those weird wire head scratchers? They look like a torture device, but
it's so good.
They're amazing. So you can also just do that and then scratch your own head.
All right, so I'm seeing like my hair's not it's not itchy. Newsy's telling me to oil my scalp with what?
Oh, yeah. You can do
what
lots
do I oil
of
my
things. If you
scalp
want to go
with?
super natural, you can do like a coconut oil or an olive oil, but they sell ones that are way overpriced that are specific scalp oils as well. But your hair's kind of fine too. It might get greasy and heavy with that.
Somebody said extra virgin olive oil. That's a good good thing to use.
If you go to Costco, they got some great extra virgin olive oil. They'll sell like a 750 of it for like $18.99. You could just stock up and you'd be all set, bro.
You talking about Delson Blue?
Way, or you're gonna look like the creepy, greasy guy at a bus station real fast.
That's the thing. I have super oily hair already.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, you're probably not using the right shampoo. It's stripping all the oil off your scalp where it needs to be and just getting stuck in your hair.
Is that right?
We'll talk wash regimens later.
All right. Let's go check out our. I am dried out. I feel like because I moved to Florida and like the water's different here.
Everyone is.
Yeah.
New York has amazing water. New York has amazing water. The water down here is like something's weird is happening.
You wouldn't blame the difference in I don't know, humidity or something, you think it's the water specifically. It's not the environment.
Yeah, I think it's the water.
I know what you're talking about though, Mehdi. Curly hair, humidity. My hair is going to look totally different on a day where it's about to rain versus a dry day. Not at all working with the same thing.
It looks like I'm wearing a wig when it's humid out.
Who is the apple cart? Delson Blue is the guy hustling pinball tables at the bowling alley. Yeah, I might need to get some Delson Blue. All right. So, all right, let's take a look. By the way, both of you have beautiful hair.
Florida water.
Thank you.
Yeah, the water is super fucking slunchy down here. It is so slunchy.
Phil, you just won the word game.
Guys, I just found out I got sick volume. I just found out I got sick volume, bro.
Yeah. All right, so let's go check out Safe's artwork. Safe, super excited to see what you've done for us here.
All right, let's go. Let's do this.
Here, I got
All
you.
right,
I'm bringing it into the chat right now.
All right,
right,
thank
sweet.
you. Are we?
Yep. Okay,
Yeah?
there it is.
Boom. Okay, so as you can see, it's up there, right?
Yep.
She needs some Delson Blue because the hair is really not my forte. But however, we have patterns, and what you're accustomed to is what you're more than likely to wear. So I put on the shirt that you're wearing right now because it's it's who you are and all that stuff. I put on that romper, Oshkosh Bagosh. It has pockets in there, so you can fit. You don't need a purse. It has a big mama kangaroo. Yeah, there you go. That's your purse. Whatever you need, you put it in there. And, it has a vision, because everyone has two visions in life. It's your eyes, but also like your grand vision for the world. And you look in the mirror and you don't see yourself. You see positive affirmations. Like, I can totally beat up that 5th grader. See, I was paying attention
nice.
while you were talking. Yeah. And I'm sorry you have jaundice and your skin is yellow. It's the only.
Accurate. I'm quite green.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. We're halfway there. So yeah, you might have yellow fever there, but other than that, this is. Oh,
Is
and
that-
you have. Yeah,
Is
go
it a Birkenstock I'm seeing on the foot?
It's what I attempted. Yeah.
Pretty solid, honestly.
It's what.
That's
Yeah,
pretty solid.
it's
I thought this was a photo of Micah in 7th grade.
Oh, I didn't include the headphones for the Batman soundtrack. Sorry.
Yeah. If that was a portrait of me in 7th grade, it would have had tits. All right. So that was a rough year. All right. Safe. And Hutch, do you have any follow-up questions for Safe? We can always come back and take a look again.
Yeah, I love you. You commented on the hair, and I understand curly hair. Whenever we had to draw portraits of ourselves as children, it was much harder for those of us with curly hair than the kids that could just go thunk thunk and draw their hair on there. So I respect. I'm familiar with the issue of which you speak. If you could like magically wave a wand and have drawing Hutch represent your vision for what it is, what does that hair look like?
That hair is well, it's curly, but it comes shoulder length.
Oh, we're giving me a little bob. Okay.
A little bob. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. That's so much easier to draw.
Great.
There you go. Yes.
Yeah.
Is all the hair talk making the white people nervous too, or is it just me? Just me. Okay, fair enough.
Is the curly hair discussion making you uncomfortable?
No, I'm good.
Are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
We can.
Very sensitive topic.
Oh, for sure. I mean,
Mehdi,
it can be very.
we could talk this out. It's fine.
I'm not ready to get into it myself.
Yeah, I honestly don't think we have time for all that. You should just talk to your therapist about it, and hopefully they don't fall asleep.
Yeah.
All right, Safe. Really beautiful work there. my brother, and we'll come back and see you in just a little bit.
All right, sounds good. Thank you so much.
All righty. Hey, Phil, what do you got for us here?
Okay, so I have a deconstruction of what I believe would be a fun, sort of utilitarian and practical wardrobe. These are elements that I think, looking at what you're wearing now, but also with the notes like the color pop, I feel like the yellow. Well, here we are. Okay, so I'll just take you through this when it shows up. So what we have here is it's a striped T-shirt, nautical stripe there. It has a crotch snap, which for me, I wish I had a crotch snap on my shirts because I have what some would call a belly and what I call an inconvenience. I can't keep shirts tucked for very long. Also, you notice there is a pocket in the middle there, kind of like a hoodie pocket. Above that is a nice floral print mask because I don't foresee myself not wearing masks for a long time. So let's make it fun. That can double as a handbag. Below that, we have just straight up boots, Ugg boots. You just drop your feet in there and go. You should get some TC Tuggers, Chiberg. And next to that is some Birkenstocks. Again, keeping it with a pop of color. It's orange and blue action. But the real thing that ties the room together is this jacket. You see, I'm a big fan of jackets. Jackets are probably where I have the most experience or just enjoyment in an outfit. I feel like that's kind of the last part of an outfit. But I always need pockets because for me, I need to know where I have to have my Visine, my weed, my headphones, my charger, my phone. I don't know that when we go back to normal, I might remember to load my pockets because there was just a lot going on in those pockets, like random shit, like also crystals and minerals. You need pockets for them. So I would imagine there's some inner pockets too. So don't worry about it. Next up, some Converse, yellow mustard Converse, kind of goes with that. I get a fun bag with a pop of orange in there with brown because I feel like brown leather kind of sexy, but also add a little bit of fun in there. And some pants that probably look very comfortable and probably are. That's it. I don't know.
Question from the chat. I'm not Seth Rogen wants to know if the right breast is that a clock?
The right breast.
Or is it stitching?
It's a patch pocket.
Got
you
it.
See, usually like on a lot of jackets, there's always like that one patch pocket over the left or right breast. But I feel like because it's a woman's jacket, it would be inverted as the way that the zipper and the buttons are. So it's on the right breast as opposed to the second one, which actually is like 1.5 pockets. Built-in compass. You could probably do that.
In the middle of that jacket, are those pockets or is that turning it into a crop or what?
Oh, the little sort of darting that's like a drawstring to sort of pull it in.
For shaping. Got it.
Yeah, like a flak jacket or a military jacket. They have that drawstring.
I love that you accidentally created some actual pieces from my wardrobe. The striped button crotch shirt, I have exactly that. It just doesn't have a pocket on it. It's one of my most worn items. And I definitely have the jackets that have the pocket on pocket on pocket. And you're right, it's great because then you can wear whatever you need to underneath, and that can always be the topper to just check all the boxes. And I tend to be a brown leather girl. My purse that I actually carry around is brown leather. You inadvertently updated my existing wardrobe very well.
Thank you. Brown leather, very versatile.
I just sat here and tuned out for like 30 seconds and followed the idea of Phil being your new like designer for clothing, and I watched you guys do it for the next year, and it was fucking incredible. And I'm so sad I'm back because I wanted to see the end of it.
A lot of people don't know this, but Brown Leather Girl, Van Morrison's least popular song.
Oh.
Yeah. Well done there, Phil. Let's take a look at Hunter's work. Hunter, show us what you got.
All right, I'm bringing it up in the chat.
All right.
Hi, can you hear me?
Oh, 100%.
Awesome. So Mark's bringing it up. Let me just take a moment to explain myself. I heard bright colors and I heard Batman, so I quickly made Hutch a Batman villain. I kind of shot the moon in all aspects.
This is so phenomenal.
So I guess I'll just I'll take you. Do you want to go from top to bottom or from bottom to top?
I feel like the purple shoes are calling to me. I want to hear more about there, and I would love to end with whatever's happening in that hat.
So what you have on your feet are some purple pumps made special for you by Converse. There's little laces on them, and they're comfortable, functional, and fashionable. And then as you sort of travel up, so I made you a jumpsuit that you can easily just jump in and out of. You can't see it in this picture, but it does have a butt flap. But I also heard you say that you want to be sort of a more professional lady. You're an adult now. So I made it a blazer jumpsuit. So it's shorts on the bottom, but the top is a blazer. And because you like colors and you're a Batman villain in this world, there's some orange pinstripes and some pockets. And traveling further up, oh, and also kind of behind there, that's a little pink cape I gave you.
Yeah.
Traveling further up.
Is she wearing the Heart of the Ocean?
Yeah.
So you're accessorizing.
Back into the ocean and got it for me at the end.
You got the Heart of the Ocean on.
Oh.
Just to keep, some accessories on you. Okay, I'm sorry about what happened with your mouth. I got really excited and I was like,
I love it. She's so ready. She means it. It gives me flashbacks to having braces for too many years. I'm all about it.
because when I think about post-quarantine, I think, oh, you're losing the mask, you can wear lipstick again. But then I gave you some sort of like weird snarl. So I'm sorry about that.
No, it's great. I could use more edge.
Yeah, okay. So you're a little edgier, and the edge also is reflected in the cat eye, the purple sunglasses. Mm-hmm. And then you're topping it all off with a little trucker hat with a Birkenstock on it.
Oh, it's
sort
a
of
Birkenstock, of course it is.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's beautiful.
Not wearing the Birkenstock, but still advertising support for it.
Yeah.
And is that a handbag or a hamburger?
Oh, it's actually a hot dog. It's a hot dog because you have food on you at all times. And I thought, like, what says more like New York in the summer? Are you in New York?
I am in New York.
Okay. Then you got a little hot dog with you.
Swinging by the stand as a Batman villain does.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, sweeping your cape like the Phantom of the Opera.
I'm sorry. Do those comfortable Converse have a chunky heel?
Yes.
Yes, they do.
They look like Converse that Prince would have custom made.
Phil's had a little bit of a wedge, just the tiniest wedge, the Converse that Phil put on. Just want to shout that out too.
Oh, that was rocking a wedge heel. I missed that part. God, these are all so good. And I also love, did you match the lipstick to the jumpsuit?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. So the pockets of the jumpsuit match the lipstick, match the hot dog. So it all kind of ties together in the end.
Who doesn't want lipstick the color of a New York City hot dog?
Hot dog aesthetic. That's my prediction for 2021.
And
hot dog chic.
Hot dog chic.
One more question. Is it forced perspective because it's Picasso-y, because that's how we all draw, that the hat's on sideways, or am I rocking a sideways cap?
I'm sorry. Mehdi left and he thought he was being surreptitious and he turned his camera off and bashed it into something.
Oh no! I had to plug in the charger because of my computer.
It sounded like you were walking around in a dark classroom. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. I didn't want to take away from what was happening in the moment.
I think my favorite comment about this so far is Gabe in the chat says this looks like the Queen of England, which is not off.
Which might have also been my subconscious at work there.
I hear you.
So good.
The hat is purposely sideways because in summer 2021, that's going to be the look. It's going to come back.
Got it.
Great.
White girls
All right.
with a sideways cap
Yeah.
as well as that.
I mean, you're going to be a trendsetter.
I'm gonna be
Before we take a look at the audience submissions tonight, we are, and if you haven't yet, email those to fartsmackdown@gmail.com. We have to decide who the best artist in the world is, Katie. Who?
Is there a way for me to see them
Yeah.
again, or am I asking way too much of you?
No, not at all.
Christ, Katie.
Yeah, and let's talk this out. Just talk through it.
So, Safe, I love that you grounded me in a positive affirmation that's like visually there. I'm all about that. You really nailed my spirit with that little detail, and I have been looking for a good set of overalls for way too long. So you heard my inner calling loud and clear.
Okay, thank you.
Phil, you gave me a whole wardrobe. I love how conscientious you are with the mask. I also agree. Let's embrace it. Let's keep people like me alive because my body's trying to kill me. So everybody please wear a mask. And again, you somehow magically predicted actual items from my wardrobe, but with the additions that I wish they had. And Hunter, I mean, the Queen of England as a Batman villain, bringing back the sideways cap. I didn't know such joys could be compiled into one being, if you will. And you really expanded my mind by letting this cross my path.
Well said.
Yeah, quite.
And everyone brought back the Birkenstock, which I've never worn in my life, but I feel like I'm being given a signal per Micah's 7th grade self. Guys, this is so hard. I wish I could pick you all, but I think because of the number of items and the multiple shoe options, I gotta give Phil the win.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
I can put
right.
that jacket on every other thing I own. I have a shoe for every type of weather that occurs. I've got the mask, so I'm safe. Nothing was left to the imagination. He got it all on the page.
Wow.
I would happily rock all 3 of those looks, though. Not even a little bit kidding.
Mm-hmm.
But Phil, you didn't make me have to picture anything. You left it all on the page.
That's incredible.
And he didn't include drunk aunt lips.
Oh,
So
not practical.
So do you think you would have maybe gone with Safes if he had one of his like really popular like penis in the hand type vibe?
okay. All right.
No,
Okay.
I've had enough experience with the penis in the hand, but if he'd somehow gotten like a pussy in the pocket, hands down he would have had it.
Wow. Okay, well, Safe, do with that what you know what I'm saying? Like,
Thank you, Mehdi.
Yeah.
I'll try some of that Delson blue next time
God,
too.
I would wear them all. Then. I would wear every single one of them.
the last I said something stupid. Micah was like, "Okay, well, that's enough. Now we're gonna." Everyone sees that.
Yeah, I steamrolled him and kept it focused and went down harder by adding more genitalia. Sorry.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, no, it's all wonderful. Wonderful penis talk. Okay, so congratulations,
Yes.
Phil. We're so excited to have you back next week. You are the best artist in the world. Safe, wonderful having you on the show, my friend.
Thank you.
Great Birkenstocks. Really, really nice work.
Really great penis.
And
It's a microphone, but yeah.
Micah, you started that joke for the record. For someone who's so over it, that was your joke, bro.
I don't think it was. I don't think it was.
I think I'm the one that prefaced it by saying,
You did.
"This is not a penis. This is a microphone." And then Micah doubled down on it, going like, "So where are the balls on that microphone? Penis." And then yeah, we got off the rails there.
Well, really nice penis, Safe. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hunter, all good things must come to an end, and you've dabbed on us, and you have unfortunately dabbed on us.
Had to do it.
Had to do it. You were great. Such a pleasure to have on this show the past 3 weeks. So funny tonight. That was so funny and fun, and I hope that you'll come back sometime.
Yeah, anytime.
If you ever commission those Converse, I will pay for them.
I'll look into it.
Hunter, Safe, Phil, stick around. We're going to need you to give us. We're going to take a look at the audience's submissions right now. And Mehdi, if you do this too, as we're watching here, kind of choose your top 3. Maybe if it helps, write it down for yourself. But as we're going through this, Mark's going to plow through this because we've got a bunch of these. We
have. I think tonight we have more than we've ever had before. Maybe one other time, but yeah. So yeah, we've got a few to go through. All right. So this first one is from Schwartz and Merck. He goes, "There's a lot of stuff here, real quality stuff." So you got. This looks super like Mad Max, which is.
I love butt flap made from mutant raccoon hide.
Yes.
And the Birkenstocks for armor. That's just, and the belt is there.
That's so close to the belt I used to rock too. I also, that clicky clack arm for grabbing stuff, as someone who's only about 1.5 inches away from legally being considered a little person, that would be highly functional.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here. Beautiful stuff. Schwartz and Merck.
Schwartz and Merck. Next one is. Give me a second. I hate how I have to do this right now.
That thigh-high boot too.
Next up is Audio Gabe.
Mark, you can cover our faces. It's no big deal.
There we go.
Oh shit.
Hot pockets. All right,
so
I believe there was a caption.
Is that Flava Flav's clock necklace?
So there's a little bit of a description. It's a look. It's a meal. It's a lifestyle. Also, it's a Birkenstock on your hand. She found it on the side of the road at a murder investigation at a rest stop. Suspect was driving in a van. Hot pockets.
Yeah.
And
that looks.
Yeah.
So that looks like a mutant version of Arthur.
Does anyone else see that Safe's penis made it into this one in that front diaper area?
No way.
Oh.
Safety pin penis.
Yeah, that's a huge safety pin.
I mean, who doesn't need to just have their on-the-go dildo for when the time calls for it? You know.
On the dildo.
Good job, Mark.
You gotta be prepared.
I'm getting better at it.
All right. Yeah, it's 11:30 at night.
Oh my god, I genuinely need this and have been looking online to see if this exists so I can go back outside again.
So this is a bubble. All right, so
this is so cool.
All right, so let me see if he.
God.
I got my tie-dye socks.
Oh, he goes, if you can't read my handwriting, I can toss descriptions in the chat. I think we're okay. All right, cargo shorts, Birkenstocks, obviously, large socks, shin protection, pocket sash, more pockets, a bubble for continued safety, and a turtleneck, which apparently is always in fashion. Turtlenecks make me so uncomfortable.
Who is this
I love
from?
a good mock turtleneck so you don't have to deal with the feeling, but you get the crisp look. This is just magical. Also, you nailed how to draw curly hair. We all need to take a lesson. That's how you make curls look cute on a picture.
Who is this from?
That is
This is
Crowbot.
well done.
Crowbot.
That is so well done. Oh my god, I love
Crowbot.
it.
Yeah, really, really
Also-
awesome tie-dye socks.
If you find someone that can partner with you to make that real, I will also pay you money for that.
Next, we've got, this is...
Oh yeah.
from-
Oh yeah. You guys get me.
Oh.
That's from Kara Sketches. I call this one, quote, pockets. Reading
Oh.
glasses, gold chain, breast pockets, shorts, pee-pee flap with snaps, rompa-dump, now with extra pockets, fun shoe, a pocket on the shoe, fun
I
t-shirt
love that platform
with
too.
more
Reminds
pockets,
me of Spice Girls.
and a UFO hat with pockets on the hat.
It's so good.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, I'm all about all of this. And another full look. We've got multiple seasons here.
Absolutely incredible.
Guys, you're just making miracles happen. I need to print these out and make them a dream board on my wall until I change my wardrobe properly.
Yeah, our chat crushes art. Thankfully, because it's an art show. This one is
Oh
from
yeah.
the Apple Cart. Yeah. No caption to it.
Pants, what does that say?
Amorphous foam utility jumper. Arrows indicate pockets. Pair with Birkenstock cauldrons. Sweatpants toque.
Oh my god, you've repurposed everything for a different way. I also love that there's a weird combination between the wearable blanket and those inflatable guys that do this thing.
The wacky flailing arm guy.
Yeah. I love the idea of being able to embody that somehow. Just magical.
This next one is from Newsy.
Oh, wow.
Recent best artist in the world, Newsy.
Oh my god, yeah, let's make my hair
This
do
is
that.
called Comfy Queen. It's got pockets.
Oh my god, I love the Wonder Woman armbands with pockets.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
that's really amazing. Next one is from Gamer Kyle.
This time we took Batman to the mask. Love it. Oh my god.
Maybe have you ever worn Birkenstocks? Have you ever had a pair?
Me?
Yeah.
I have really tiny feet, so I could never wear Birkenstocks because I walk right out of them. They're too wide for me.
People really want you in Birkenstocks.
I'm getting the message. I gotta look and see if they came up with a narrow pair or something.
I mean, it was the compromise. They kind of had to do it somehow. The caption for this one is, "What is a joke? What is real?" Very existential. Pink
Also
Vans,
got my personality.
Pink Vans, B outfit, very
Oh, a
cool
whole-
flower dress.
Wait, not just B outfit. That's a casual B
It's
outfit.
a super cash B outfit. Pizza necklace, nice summer sandals, Art Smackdown merch, of course. Nice. Stylish new glasses, swaggy striped pants, big old bag of new socks. Everyone loves new socks.
Yeah, they do.
Bracelets, and my dog,
Tika.
Aw. Those summer sandals really look like microphones.
Dave, you just won the game.
Yes!
They double
Mehdi!
dick-
All right. We only have a couple more.
Oh,
We're getting
just
there.
magical.
All right.
So many submissions, guys.
This
All
one-
of these books and make them real items. I won life.
This one is from Squeak Watch.
Oh my god, yes.
A dress to defy gravity.
That is phenomenal.
Wow.
Burke's Outlet. Oh my god.
Burke's Outlet. Yes, yes, yes.
That
yes.
Wicked dress is so good.
It's wicked.
That's incredible.
Wow.
I want these all to be real.
Squeak Watch says that you implied you were a
And look
Wicked
at-
fan.
Also looks like a Converse heel of some sort that has been fashioned. I'm
Mhm.
really into this idea.
All right, 3 more. This one is from Obros.
Guys. You got my hippie vibe.
All right, so this one's got a little bit of a description. Hi, popped in late, but gave it a go. All-pocket, snack-friendly bustle skirts with knee-high Birks, adventure vest, and a safety scarf. Batman belt optional from Obros.
Nice.
Oh.
This is glorious. An all pockets skort.
That legit looks like Tim Burton concept art for Batman '89.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. And I'm so proud to be a character in it.
Yeah.
All right,
That
2
is
more.
Magical.
There we go, supposed to. It's got 2 more.
I'm never going to be able to pick 3 out of these. This is insane.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
glasses in that are my favorite colors, so also well done. Oh my god, it's a mask dress.
All right, so this one has. So this is from Cabo, which means that we have a narrative. Okay, I love how it gets longer every week. All right, bear with us. All right, ha 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 ha! Another week of the best show on Twitch TV. How's it going? I'm glad to be participating in this week's amazing 20-minute challenge. Monday nights Monday nights always rough for me until I remember a Fart Smackdown is live. I feel like we know why it starts with an F at this point. My art this week is actually a beautiful dress just made out of face masks and different colored face coverings. We all know that once it's over and COVID returns to whatever dark area it came from, people will have an abundance of face masks. So why not, for environmental sake, sew them all together and just wear it as a dress? Plus, plus, it will prevent any sort of diseases from getting on ... your ... body? Wow, I'm a genius. Now, of course, you can just go about without your trusty Birkenstocks. So replace any sort of buckle thing with even more face masks. The plus side to a face mask on your feet would be to protect your feet from the foot diseases like ... ugly foot. Look it up. It's real. Anyway, I enjoyed doing more art this week. It was a really fun and great topic. Signing off until next week, Cabo.
I'm a big fan of eco-friendly. It's all the colors of the rainbow. And if a hamster ever needs a mask, I can just take one off my foot.
Exactly.
Yep.
And we have 1 more left.
How many submissions is that? This is insane.
Yeah, you got
aside from our main contestants, I think it was like 11.
Wow.
And
No.
here we go, Juice Fan.
Oh. It's a VR headset. I thought I was dead.
VR headset, shirt, pant, Burke. Post first pandemic, COVID 34 era round the house virtual reality outfit.
Nice.
How
love that.
dystopian.
It's literally all my nightmares that exist in real life right now come true. Oh, I mean, it's the best way if
man.
I've got to do it, though.
It's a great view.
This is brilliant and terrifying.
This is awesome. Oh yeah, so okay, so I'm gonna try and set them all up. This yeah, if the core, I think you're right.
I
We
can
have
somehow afford a 68 screen inch laptop situation, or whatever that is, too.
Mark, tell you what. So let's go around and pull them out as people add them to their top 3. That way we'll have less to choose from.
okay.
So let's start with Hunter. What do you like?
So many good ones this week. God damn. I liked new socks, the bag of new socks.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I also liked the bubble for safety. I thought that was super innovative. The VR thing was scary. But I think my favorite was either the first one or the second one, but the one with the hot pockets and the dildos. What a combo.
Sure. How about you, Safe?
I got my top 3 are, I wrote this down: Crowbot, Schwarzenmerk, and Cabo. Very excellent pieces. Yes.
Nice. Hunter, what do you? Phil.
I'll go again.
You can go again if you want. I love the dress made out of masks, the safety bubble, and the socks with the vest and the. I don't know the names. I'm very unorganized and sorry, but yeah, I like those 3.
Which
those
one?
I
accept your apology.
The socks with the vest?
The vest, yeah, the vest with the socks. That's the Batman one, the Tim Burton one. The bubble dress outfit, and the mask dress.
Great. And Mehdi, what are you seeing here? What do you like?
Wow. First of all, amazing, everybody. I would say my 3 are definitely the one with the pink thigh high, the purple thigh high.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing. And I also loved the bubble one. So that's another one that I think that everyone's picking. And I'm going to say the VR one because like buckle the fuck up, people. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Yeah, because that's real life.
All right, cool. All right, so let's talk this one out, Katie. What do you see?
Magic is what I see. I see.
Now you can work with these ones that the artists listed, or if you have another one that's really speaking to you, let the folks know.
I'm such a terrible judge. I want to pick you all. I think, God, I love that skirt with the pockets so much. The mask dress is brilliant, and that thigh-high boot is just glorious. But the bubble is so my real life and would make all my dreams come true. And I heard bubble resounding so much. I gotta props to the bubble with a beautifully constructed tie-dye sock.
Crowbot.
All right.
Clawing his way back to the top.
Yeah. Nice job, man.
Yeah, congratulations.
Really nice.
That's amazing. That's cool.
Yeah.
Everyone. I will genuinely take inspiration in my looks moving forward from each and every one of you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Crowbot, are we rating you tonight? Are you or we're doing Schwartz and Merck? Let me know in the chat. Okay, good. Schwartz and Merck, you're up then if you're streaming.
Awesome. So stick around here. We're gonna raid Schwartz and Merck, and he will likely draw some monsters in real time and take your requests. So man, this was a really fun one. My face hurts. I can't feel my face when I'm with you.
Oh yeah.
I like it. Super Bowl halftime show by Pepsi. All right. So I'm not proud of myself. Katie, thank you so much for coming on the show. You were just a fantastic judge. Really, really fun challenges tonight. And we hope you'll come back and visit us soon.
Thank you so much. It was such a joy to join you all again. And just everyone, thank you for this dose of wonderful energy from the chat to, all of you guys here on the video. Delightful. It made me feel like my bubble had all of you in it too.
Yeah, it feels that way. It's not real, but it feels that way. Safe and Hunter, so great to have you guys on the show. And Phil, excited to have you back next week. Always a real pleasure to have all of you in the chat. You really make my week. And Mehdi, you made my day.
Thank you so much. Remember to check out Smartless wherever you get your podcasts.
Yeah, definitely check that out. And check out We're Dying Here. It's a real podcast. We'll see you guys very soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
There's a real podcast.